All right, welcome to today's daily vlog, and today I'm going to talk about why it is so important to think outside of yourself and like what your thoughts and your perception is on the world and how you're feeling. And that it boils down to like emotions really are just your perception of what is going on in reality. Like reality is what it is, and however we view it and see it and how we internalize it is what our emotions come out as, right? And you might have noticed that I haven't posted. Maybe you didn't, but you might have noticed in the past, since like last Thursday, I didn't post a video. And it's one of those things where, my perception of this daily vlog, this perception of what I've been doing, mine was that, nobody cares, man. Like, nobody wants to hear what I'm saying. And this isn't me, like, trying to give a sob story, but this is it, man. This is, like, it's the ups and downs, the ebbs and flows of what this is. I'm trying to figure out, like, different ways to kind of get people to know my name, know me, know what I'm about, know what Vets is about. And, it's one of the, like, it's almost like a trial and error thing. And I felt like, oh, man, like, this is just not one of those things. It's not getting me a lot of attention. And, that was just my perception. That's what I was telling myself. And, the other day or yesterday, I'm at a camp and, I do a stuff and it's great. And then I give this speech and, in front of the group of parents, and I'm like, damn, like, dude, like, this is it. This is like what I've wanted. And then I go back into a room and, some of the parents who were like more interested in what I was saying and working with me, they come back. And then a parent comes in. I don't know who this guy is. I've like seen him at some of these camps before because I've worked a couple of them. But he goes, yeah, man, like, dude, like, that was awesome. Like, I watch your videos, man. Like, they're great. And I was just sitting there. I'm like, wow, like I really had the wrong perception of this thing. It's like I viewed it like nobody watching, nobody cared. But even if one person does, like, even if one person cared about it, man, like, I had a chance to impact somebody's life, impact somebody's child, right? Like, that's, like, I got the opportunity that I wanted to serve, and it was through this, and I'm sitting here telling myself, no, it's not it, man. Nobody cares. You don't have to do it. And, am I mad at myself? Like, yeah, I'm like, I'm not happy about it. And it's hard to, like, kind of put yourself out there on these things. It's hard. It's hard to look at yourself in this camera and just be like, no, this is you, man. You gotta, everything that you are, you gotta put out everything that you're feeling today. And it's hard to come up with subjects. And it's, sometimes I'm scared shitless of just trying to talk or like, preach like what I want for my life and what I want for, like, as far as, like, not for me, but for, like, my life. I feel like the purpose for me to go out and serve others through physical training, whatever that means for them, and the fact that I've already been able to impact even a couple of people's lives, like, that's what the perspective, like, that's the perspective I wish I just had all the time. It's like, it's bigger than just how I'm feeling, right? Because there's people that I now have the opportunity to serve in the way that I want them to be served, the way I feel that it should be done. And it's such a powerful thing. And it's something where, like, I hope to God, if you're watching this, that you find that thing. You find what it is for you, that thing that drives your life. Like, I can't tell you how I can't even tell you how I felt when I was speaking in front of parents about, the right ways or the best ways to get your child to develop into just a better human. Like, almost like, it was like I was in my element. It's like I knew that I was put on this goddamn earth to do that. Like, that's what I'm here for, and, like, I want to do that for the rest of my life. And the amount of content that brought me is something that I want for everybody that gives a goddamn about themselves. Like, if you really give a shit about yourself, then you have to buy into yourself. Like, you have to say, listen, I love doing this. Whatever that is, it serves other people. And you want to let that be the driving force behind it. Like, have that be your why. If you have the mentality that you're not doing it for you, you're doing it for the person in front of you, right? Like, yeah, you obviously you need to make your money, you need to know your worth, you need to be able to pay your bills. But at the same time, it's like when you look at like the service, that service is like for that individual. Like that's everything. That has to be everything to you. Like you need to take like the utmost care because people are entrusting you in whatever it is. For me, they entrust their children, athletes entrust their potential careers. And the amount of influence that we can have is unreal. And, I just hope that other people don't be scared, man. Like, don't let that fear get you. Like, it's not don't be scared, but don't let the fear get you. Like the fear is always going to be there. The fear is something that's constant. You're always going to have fear, but it's like buy into yourself and you'll overcome it. And then sometimes you won't, but then you'll come back. And it's all about your perspective. And like, I hope that anybody out there, I just hope that you get the opportunity to even just feel what that's like for you, because that'll drive you for the rest of your life. It'll drive you everything you want to do. So that's what I got for you today. I'm about to kick it off. I got some stuff coming up this week about, motor learning, development, agility, just going over some of the stuff I talked about at the camp this weekend. Have a good night.